Hey everyone, it is Chris with Sandpoint Marketing, and I am here today to just do a quick walkthrough on your church online presence self-check. These are just the basic, most fundamental places to look to see how your church's reputation, how it's seen online. Can people find you? Are people able to get to you? Will they discover anything about you in reviews? All this is a great checklist that everyone should go through. I recommend a volunteer, someone who's on maybe your media team, maybe one of the people who is a little tech savvy on your pastor's council. Have them take a look at this and just run through and check the boxes and make notes where there's improvements needed. Okay. Now we're going to address Google, how you make your social media posts is important, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, and of course your personal church website. Just two quick thoughts about Google. Number one, all you need is a Gmail account to have a Google account for your church. Now, I recommend that it is not attached to a pastor because, as we know, some pastors will come and some will go. Everything is a season when it comes to how long you're in a place. So usually you want to make sure the church has its own separate Gmail account for which to monitor its own online presence. That's the first thing. The next is to make sure that the church listing is attached to that Gmail. You would actually do a search for your church, and then whenever you do a search, it'll tell you whether or not the church is actually owned, attached to the website, all that kind of stuff. I actually have a whole tutorial on this on the page for you to look at to get help with that. Google My Business is really going to be the key to use there. Facebook, we want to have a business page set up for the church. You can actually schedule posts for Facebook and Instagram together. There's a lot of things that you can do. Make sure that your social media posting is up to date, that it is current when you are making posts. Make sure that if it's an outreach, don't just gear it towards the people who already see your page, but you want to gear it towards people who don't see your page. So the question is, why are you posting? Who's your audience? Does it glorify God? Does it further the gospel? These are the things that we have to ask when we're posting things a lot as a church in that community. Make sure all the information, of course, is up to date and relevant. And then you always want to, whether it's in Google, Facebook, Instagram, anywhere, comment on the comments. Reply to the comments. Use grace, use wisdom if they're trolls, if they're spam, if they're whatever it is, but you always want to interact with comments no matter what. Sometimes people want to suck you down a rabbit trail. Just let them go down their rabbit trail. It doesn't mean that you can have a gracious response and not go that direction with them. So, last thing, of course, is your website. That I will say about this is I do recommend that you get some type of audit, get somebody to look at this stuff. We are available to do those, but this is a great checklist to have somebody look through your website with a bit of a fine-tooth comb. These things that I'm asking here are actually really important for whether or not people, number one, stay on your site, stay interested in the information that you're providing, and are willing to move forward in actually visiting your church. Okay, well, I hope that was helpful. And again, check out all the rest of the tutorials that are available for you at the pnwcog.org/create. Have a great day.